Okay, so look, apparently people are pissed at Diablo 4. Not exactly sure what the hell's going on, but we're about to find out. I found this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, my boy Ass Mongol reacted to it. Probably watch that later on my own, but here we are, okay?
With another video,
Oh,
and
and of
today
course
we're
it
going to
immediately
talk
dies.
about a
Of
Twitter
course.
thread
Let me go ahead
about
and fix that for
battle
you there.
passes, etc. It's a
There
very
you go.
interesting Twitter thread, and while I am technically taking the day off today, this was just too interesting for me not to make a video about. Now, it started out by a question on Twitter from a writer for Forbes saying, I did not do previous generation seasons, I don't really get it. I don't want to level season-specific characters from scratch, can I still use my permanent ones to progress the battle pass?
Okay, let's pause right there. I didn't want to do previous gen Diablo season, so I don't really fully get it. If I don't want to level season specific character from scratch, can I still use my permanent one to progress? Yes. Yes. That is a staple of action RPGs where, let me go ahead and lower this volume here a little bit. Where basically, as we all know, at least the one that played things like Path of Exile, which, let's face it, at the time being seems to be the go-to. Every season, maybe every 3 months or something like that, there's new mechanics, little new things here and there, and we basically get to try them out and do a whole new character. And then you do a hardcore character, and you see how far you get on that season. And wahoo, that's literally it. You pat yourself in the back. You just that's it. It's a self accomplishment. So apparently, this person is new to the game, but let's go ahead and keep looking at this.
No? Well, then I'm not doing that. Long-term goal is to get everything to 100 and wait for expansion, I guess. I get the battle pass is a new aspect, so Rod. Hello, Paul. Yes.
Yeah, like, see, this is the problem when you do mass advertisement, put it on KFC and all that, and you get all the normies to play something like an action RPG, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're getting into. And then they start trying to dictate how the game should go. That's very nice, you know. We all appreciate that one. But yeah, that is literally part of action RPGs, because what else is there to do other than character after character after character, just self accomplishments? It's not an MMO kind of thing, even though Diablo clearly trying to do some sort of hybrid or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but
To take part in the seasonal questline, mechanics, seasons, or journey battle pass, you will need to create a new seasonal character. Playing campaign with a seasonal character if you so desire or need to finish will also progress the season journey and battle pass.
yeah.
So when I talked about our push after level 100, a lot of people said things like resetting a dungeon over and over again or doing the same content over and over again is an exploit, and
Okay, the fact that people are saying that that is an exploit, I will have to say that eh, it plays with the mechanics of the game a little bit, but then again, that's what you do. That's literally what you do on an action RPG. You just do dungeon after dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. You know, that's literally what you do in this type of game. Um and basically from that point on, like, what exactly do you do in that kind of situation? Like all you do is literally just farm and farm and farm.
RPGs. In fact, in every other ARPG. A lot of people thought I was being condescending or trying to be snarky. It just comes naturally to me to be condescending. I don't actually do it on purpose. I was actually being really serious here. Because you gotta remember, with their ad campaign with like celebrities like Megan Fox and with brands like KFC, they've dragged in a whole new audience that actually have not played ARPGs before.
See, right there is the problem, that the fact that, why does this keeps going away? But the fact that you got a whole bunch of new people that never really tried this type of genre before, and we're already complaining about it without even knowing how it goes.
And
Let's
this
just keep
thread is
listening
a
to this
really
guy.
good example of this. Here is one example. I'm a new Diablo player and a new dad. I have only 1 hour a day to play the game, if that. My current character is only level 11. You're saying I should basically not even play this game, right? So there's some miscommunication here. There are some people that think that their characters will get deleted or be completely irrelevant. And there's a lot of people that are just upset at the fact that they can't progress the battle pass with their eternal characters.
So in this case, I think it's just a problem in communication, because clearly that is the norm that goes with all action RPGs, but it seems that they have not communicated this, so people are kind of lost. They think that all the progress that they're currently doing is just going to go to waste, when in reality, it's always a separate entity that you go back into. Like every single season that passes by, any new character you create, as soon as the season ends, it just gets funneled back into the normal one. So you get to play them. You don't get blocked from playing your current character. I don't know why the hell would they come up with that idea, but here we are.
Now, being able to progress your battle pass with the eternal character is not the worst idea either. I actually think that would probably solve a lot of these problems. But if you look through the thread here, having to redo everything kind of sucks, which, you know, that's very core for ARPGs,
Yeah,
right?
that's literally what you do in this
There
type
are
of
also
game.
loads of people in this thread, and this was the most fascinating thing to me. There are loads of people saying they're Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 veterans,
Yeah,
and Diablo
explain that to me. How can you be a veteran of Diablo 2 and 1 when you have no idea at the fact that seasons are a thing? Like, they've been a thing since Diablo 2. Diablo 3 has them. Guess what? 4 has them too.
Diablo 2 and 3 did not have seasons. Whereas most of us who are actually ARPG players are like,
Yeah,
huh? Then there's threads
exactly.
like this. There's no way this is going to apply with most of the player base. Hope you got a plan B for when mouse drop 90%.
Well,
Folks have no idea this is
well,
going to
maybe
happen.
this is
When they
not
get the
your
battle pass and find
game.
out, they'll know quickly how bad of an idea this was, and hopefully have a quick way out of it that can be implemented within a couple of weeks. Otherwise, rip D4. This is like, as an ARPG veteran, like I have over 35,000 hours in ARPGs between Diablo 2 and Path of Exile. This is crazy to me.
Absolutely. Like, this has been a staple of this genre. This is literally how everything goes. This is like saying, make an MMO with no quests. That makes no sense.
I didn't realize the out of touch cap or something between casual players and veteran players were so
I
big,
don't
because
even
I feel
think out
very
of
out of
touch
touch
cuts it.
because the
It's just
entire thread is like
ignorance at
this.
this point,
This isn't
basically.
like, it's mostly like, it's like 70% things like this, and then there's 30% ARPG players going like, but you bought an ARPG. They've always said they were gonna have seasons. And then you have things like this. Gotta be honest, as a new player, I don't see myself grinding like this again. If I have to start from scratch from season 1, I'm most likely done maining Diablo. So a lot, again, miscommunication. They don't
I mean, what else are you going to do? This is literally what you do. You just start a new character, get it to 100, pat yourself in the back. You made it. Congratulations. You start a new season. You rinse and repeat. This is what Path of Exile has done. Was Diablo 2, 3, and clearly 4 are doing. Um, even the non-major franchise action RPG do the same thing. This is the whole point of the game, is to constantly create new characters, level them up, gear them up, and that's it. You're done. You pass the game on whatever new bullshit they decided to add this season. That's literally it. I don't understand why it's so much complaining.
don't know, maybe that you don't have to do the campaign again. You don't have to do the Lilith statues again. You don't have to explore the map again. Now, a lot of people are saying they're going to play for season 1 because they've already bought the battle pass then, and maybe they just realized, wow, actually that was a lot of fun, and they continue playing. But it'll be very, very interesting to see. I really want to like see how my audience feels about this, because obviously I'm assuming you guys will be a lot more biased towards me and be confused as I am and be like, huh? Because I've found it very weird that so many people didn't know that ARPGs had seasons and a full reset every 3 months. And Diablo
Amazing.
4 being even more casual friendly because it's not really a full reset.
No, yeah,
Here's another
like
one. Then why the hell am I playing this game right now
Diablo
if
4 is
literally
pretty
all the
casual
time I've
compared to
spent
your
is officially
average
less
action
than
RPG.
irrelevant? What exactly is the point to the base game? I feel like this user just touches on the whole point of gaming, right?
Like,
You're not enjoying the
why?
time you're
Like, why would you complain about not having fun with the game? Like, you're just complaining that the game is not fun for you. So why are you playing it? Just don't play it. It's not even an argument. Like, if you don't like something, don't play it. Why play something not like it, and then go out of your way to tell everyone that doesn't give a fuck that you don't like it, and that's it. Just don't play it.
spending while you're spending it, then gaming as a whole is a waste of time for you, right?
Yeah, just don't play
Like,
any
I'm
games
not
if
thinking
you don't
now
want to
that I'm
make your own
34 that I'm regretting playing Gaia Online when I was
achievements.
12 years old because I no longer play it, right? So, either you're enjoying it in the moment or gaming as a whole probably isn't for you, right? You're not making permanent progress in your life unless you turn it into a job. It's a very fascinating thread. It's pretty much all like this. Unfortunately, very clear that many did not know what they were signing up for. It's been a very fascinating read. I read like probably 100, 150 different comments now, and my mind has been blown. While obviously I made it clear that I knew that there was a lot of casual audience enter the genre
Yeah,
for the
but
first
this
time,
is
did
way too
not think
many
it
of
would be
them.
levels of this magnitude. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video.
I don't know. I would love to hear someone's opinion about this because you don't come into a game like this, not do your research, and then complain how it runs, and then expect it to change, or you're not gonna play the game when that's literally how they all go. So obviously that makes no sense. This is just a whole bunch of casuals that just entered this game apparently, or this type of genre. And now we're just trying to pester the developers because they don't like the game. I mean, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't promote the game on KFC cups if you don't want a whole bunch of babies to play the game. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and put anything down below in the comments. It's just a pretty interesting little thing that's going on in the community right now of this game. Um, Again, pretty interesting. Just let me know. I'm out. That's it. Have a good day.